All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods. XY. Big Z. We back in the building, man. Listen, man, it seems like Ray J is in a boatload of shit.
Oh my God.
And I originally started seeing Ray J pop up all over the internet with his new girlfriend. Just, you know, saying shit to her, making her cry on stream. It seems like this has escalated. But before we get to that, let's check out one of the clips of Ray J basically making his girl cry on stream.
First off, you acting different because first off, I had pneumonia, all right? And I almost died 2 days ago. So I was tripping in the bed and I was shaking and I was losing my mind maybe 2.5 days ago.
Exactly.
Maybe, can I finish? See, that's the problem. When I'm talking, you talk over me. Do you want to talk? Talk. If not, when I'm talking, let me finish talking. I'll let you finish talking. You're reading the chat. Read the fucking chat. Let me finish answering the question. If not, you answer it. Because I got 1 second before I don't want to answer it. Matter of fact, I'm not going to answer it. See how fast that takes when your attention span goes crazy? I was going to explain it to the chat, but I'll explain it to the chat later because this is my fucking chat. And I'll talk to the chat every day because I fuck with my chat.
That's right, chat. Y'all belong to Ray J.
Your chat too. So you can pull your chat up and talk to your chat. But don't ever think you run my chat. My chat runs me. It's all about the chat. When I say it's all about the chat, this isn't some kumbaya like this is everybody's chat. Everybody got their own fucking chat. This is not your chat.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
I'll tell my chat tomorrow when I wake up by myself what happened.
I know y'all saw that drink in his hand. That's what shit be starting. Have a little drink here, a little drink there, and then shit goes haywire, man, when you on stream. But I'm just saying, I mean, it could be water. Could be water.
What the hell?
That's how strong the chat is. That's why I fuck with the chat. The chat'll never let me down. So if you thought this was our chat and they were gonna just be OW Sheila for life, it don't work like that. This is my chat. You can cry all you want, but crying is cool because you start to realize that it's not always about you. You get what I'm saying? It's not about me, it's about the chat.
They were just asking, like...
Is he under the table holding the mic up right now? Bruh, be telling y'all, man, the internet is full of people that would just do some shit for whatever kind of entertainment they could provide, man. Yo, this shit is crazy. I know he not under the table holding the mic up right now as she's crying. Yeah, so that's that part. I just wanted to start with that because that's what I have been seeing all over the internet, right? Is Ray J doing this, doing that. But over the holidays, and I don't know why, but over the holidays, Ray J basically decided, I guess he was going through something with Princess Love, who's like the mother of his children or child. I don't know. I don't know enough. Not gonna do the research. Sorry. Not today. But he basically had an altercation with her where he allegedly pulled a thing out and threatened to, you know, unalive somebody in GTA during an unhinged live stream. When people know that live streams are running and they do some crazy shit, either there's a couple of things. Either you're crazy as shit or you just really want the content. Because that's not a lie, man. People love chaos on the internet, man, and people will watch that shit in 2 seconds. But let's take a look at this because this is what happened. And we probably can't show everything because y'all know YouTube's soft as hell. And you know, it just is. We deal with it because that's our little brother and we like him, but that nigga soft as shit.
Now I got my kids in here with me. Like, I'm not, like, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, throwing it down.
So at least it's simply lemonade this time, you know, that's a good start. All right, that's a great start. No liquor, you know, it's the holidays. But you could already see him starting this with, they're trying to take my kids away from me on Thanksgiving Day. So this already sets up the stage for what is going on right now. So I guess he's trying to take the kids out of his house on Thanksgiving Day or whatever the case may be.
They in my house. They making threats to me. What's up? What you trying to do? Take my kids?
I'm getting my kids.
Okay, take your kids.
And again, the shift of the camera to where the action is at is crazy. It's crazy, man. This is what. Let's continue.
Watch how they cry. Take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Right, you just
drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk, princess. Go ahead. You want to take my kids? You and your drunk cousin? Cause y'all drunk as and y'all alcoholics. Take my kids then. Go ahead. Who's gonna drive? Tony, he's been drinking too.
I'm not driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody. I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why are you waking my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my...
Listen, this is so sad because in the midst of this argument is a child. This is the place where you use your best judgment and you understand that the kids are way more important in this situation than anything y'all got going on right now. You know, like if you Ray J at this point, she's saying you pointed a gun at her, and if you really did that and she's trying to take the kid, let this shit go. Somebody gotta be the bigger person in this situation, and at this point, y'all can say what y'all want, why it gotta be Ray J, just it gotta be Ray J. Because she's already making an allegation that you pointed a gun at her for one. And your daughter is right there with her head down. Obviously, she can hear y'all both arguing. This is where you let it go and you say, you know what? For the best for my daughter to not have to hear this, let this shit go. Obviously, right now is not a good time for a conversation because both of y'all, feel some type of way. You can't have a conversation. But don't put your kid in the middle of this argument like this. It's just wild to me. And I don't understand how people do stuff like this. And I could never really pick my pride over the betterment of my children. I just can't do it personally. Everybody doesn't think the same, but personally, I can't do it.
My daughter up. Why did you just wake my daughter up?
All I wanted to do was have a good Thanksgiving.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
Ray,
because you're selfish.
Delusional.
You're drunk.
You're a woman abuser.
You're drunk.
You're delusional.
I'm a woman. That's what drunk people say. Like you're taking my daughter?
Grow the fuck up.
All right,
seriously.
Cool. You're not taking my son.
Ray.
Like I know you're not taking my son. Hey,
don't touch.
Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the fuck out of you.
Okay. Okay. You see what I mean? In front of your kid, I shoot the fuck out of you. Like, you just said you didn't have a gun, dog. Like, you just said you didn't point a gun at her, but now it's I shoot the fuck out of you. I don't understand this shit. I really don't, man. I don't understand some people's parenting styles. I understand that people can get upset, people can get frustrated. There are definitely some super toxic co-parenting situations out there. There are definitely women who are batshit crazy, and there's definitely men out there who are batshit crazy. Sometimes they combine and they make a fucking crazy batshit situation. It's just how it goes. But I'm always a big person when it comes to putting your kids first. You gotta put your kids first, man. Sometimes when you about to go over the edge, you gotta see that, oh shit, look at my kid. Like, I can't be saying this stuff. We can finish this conversation another time. But maybe that's just me.
Y'all get out of my house. Y'all get out of my house.
Shoot me right now.
Oh, I swear to God,
Shoot me right now.
Take my son.
No.
I hate you over the fucking head, bro.
Hey, you supposed to be family.
No, get the fuck out of here. You're doing my house.
Hey.
Bro, stop.
Stop. Stop.
You, bro.
Stop.
Okay.
I know you will, but stop. I'm trying to help you out.
All right, cool.
We good? Yep. Literally, they're about to pull up right now. Let's chill.
Cool. All right, cool.
Literally. Yep, we cool. All right, let go. Let go. Let's chill. I'm trying to help you out. Let's go. Bro, they really have to get out right now. Watch your door right now. I got a gun. I'm trying to help you get out of here.
He said, I gotta go. Hey, he said it. He said it, y'all.
I would never do that with you.
So just like that, police are called, police show up to the scene, and now Thanksgiving is ruined. Thanksgiving is ruined. You know, this argument over not taking your kids on Thanksgiving Day, you deciding that, you want to threaten people with violence, like that would definitely ruin your Thanksgiving very quickly, man. And a lot of times people forget, man, these cops are out there on Thanksgiving Day, working on Thanksgiving Day. They would love to be home with their family, but they working, responding to shit like this, man. And you probably not gonna get a cop that's gonna be in the best of moods. So you gotta do a little bit better, man. So they allegedly got screenshots of the actual thing. But again, we on YouTube. We can't show it because YouTube soft as shit. But again, YouTube is little brother, but little brother soft as shit. So we deal with him anyway, man. Now, Ray J obviously pulled the camera, because he wanted to capture all this on camera. His reasoning, we don't know. Princess Love responded, and she said she's not buying what Ray J is selling. Basically saying he's gaslighting. And she said that she's protecting her peace.
I just want to say I've been doing a really great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business. I love my kids, and I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around. I would never do anything to put my kids' lives in danger. I'm the best mother, and I do it alone. I take my kids to school alone. I go to parent-teacher conferences alone. I put them to bed alone. While you're out here running around the world terrorizing women and abusing women. What I'm not about to do is let you deflect and not take accountability for your actions, for pulling a gun out on me and my cousin's husband because I was trying to take my kids and leave your house. I agreed to come over there and cook for Thanksgiving because I wanted you to be around your kids with me present, because the last time I left them with you, they found you naked in a bed with a woman.
Damn.
And when I tried to ask you about it, you told me to myself and that I don't run shit over there. So take accountability, Ray. Do better. Check yourself into rehab because you're more than drunk. You're not about to sit here and try and make me look crazy when I am the best mother since the day my kids were born. I've been the best mother, and I'll take that because I am. Everything I do for my kids, including being around you when I don't want to or have to. It's crazy. I'm going to continue to pray for you.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit smarter than to put yourself in toxic situations, positions, whatever you wanna call it, man. I mean, if y'all know that y'all not on the best of terms, you know that there's issues, you can't just be going out your way all the time. And I guess some people have like good intentions, right? Like some people wanna go above and beyond to be good. And if that was her intention, good for her. But sometimes you gotta realize the position you're putting yourself in, and not just you, the position you might put your kids in. Because this whole situation could have been avoided if you just didn't go over there to try to go cook. If y'all not on the best of terms, y'all not good, nothing else is going right with y'all. You done found a girl and the kids saw him in bed with another girl. Why are you going there on Thanksgiving to cook? Like y'all gotta y'all gotta be a little bit smarter in these situations. And obviously I don't know these two, so it's easy for me to say, but that's just my opinion and that's how I see it. Stop putting yourself in these positions where bad things can happen. Y'all not in the best situation. You shouldn't be over there cooking. You should know that there's potential for this shit to go wrong. Sometimes it's best to just not go above and beyond for someone else and just avoid the potential of something bad happening, because this is what y'all get out of it. Y'all get kids that are hauled off in the middle of the night, whatever time it was, it looked like it was late as shit, hauled off, and they're crying, watching their mom and dad argue to the point where there's violence ready to happen. This is what happens. People got to do a little bit better, man. Like, you don't have to stop trying to save everybody. Now, Ray J was arrested and he posted bail and he spoke out after his crash out. He spoke out after his crash out on live stream, man. And this is what Ray J had to say.
Listen, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna let the story go to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house, we having an argument. All right, we grown up. You want to leave, leave. The kids is upstairs sleeping in my bed. You want to go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown-up argument which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you want to snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom where my kids is asleep, and they're trying to get in my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive with these kids drunk. I'm not letting that happen. This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids, and I'm going to defend my space. And now, when they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police going to come and understand where I'm going. I go to jail. I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep, and they're waking up yelling and screaming and crying. A dude is getting my kid out of the bed, bro. I'm going for mine. For my kids, I'ma double down on that. Y'all can't do that. But you know what? It is what it is. I love my kids. I'm not playing about my kids, and that's it. That's it. I'm in my house. Y'all in my bedroom, taking my kids out of the bed at 4 a.m. with a man, with you, in my bedroom. I don't know what else I would have done. I showed self-control. I didn't touch Princess. I didn't touch nobody until the nigga started trying to get in the bed. That's a whole nother thing, man. I'm in my house. I hate that this shit happened.
The only thing I don't like about this explanation is I feel like there's a lot of things he said in there to shift the story a little bit. And the first one is, them being drunk, right? Because in the beginning of the video, he said, y'all trying to take my kids on Thanksgiving. That was his first issue. And then it was, y'all drunk. Y'all can't drive. Whatever. We could debate that, whatever, till we blew in the face, or whatever. We could debate that. But him saying a man in my bed is trying to take the kid, that man was already in your house, sir. You know who that man is. I mean, but to say it like, some strange man came and tried to take, that's a relative of hers, So I don't know they family dynamic, but again, man, all I'm gonna say is you gotta pick your battles. Pick your battles, man. If she's trying to take the kids out of there, if she brought the kids over to your house so y'all can have dinner together, which I still stand behind saying she shouldn't have done. If she brought them to your house for that reason, if she wants to leave, you let her leave, dog. And if she wants to take the kids, you let her take the kids. Now, if they were intoxicated, I do understand that part. You should find out in a very, cordial way, how are y'all getting home? Instead of being, y'all not taking my kids nowhere. How are y'all getting home? Who has been drinking? Did he drink? Did you drink? Who's driving the car? And then you could play it by ear from there. That's a normal conversation to have. But because y'all already had this conversation where y'all was going at each and it was already an argument, that's why y'all couldn't have a normal conversation. So I don't know, man. I'm going to stand behind saying that I don't think anybody should argue in front of kids like this, because situations like this are traumatizing for kids. No kid wants to see their parents arguing, no matter how bad the mom is, no matter how bad the dad is. You got to realize you have kids in the middle of the situation that love their parents dearly. They don't know the shit y'all got going on. They don't understand the grown-up shit y'all got going on. The arguments y'all having, they don't understand it. They see and they hear everything. And this shit can be traumatizing for kids growing up, man. So I think they just got to do better in knowing, when to just cut the argument. Continue that shit another time if y'all feel like y'all gotta continue that argument, but not in front of the kids, man. I think that's super disgusting, man. So that's just my take on it, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man. This is crazy to happen on the holidays. You seeing the baby there, covering her ears, don't want to hear the argument, and y'all continuously having this argument. Y'all gotta figure this shit out, man. Sad story for the holidays, but this is what happens. I guess the moral of the story is you just gotta understand, be mindful. Sometimes it's not worth proving your point, especially at the detriment of your own children, man. Sometimes you can scream out how much you love your kids and how much you would, ride for your kid and go crazy for your kid. But sometimes you gotta understand that some of these fights, you gotta let them shits go for your kid. Just saying. Till next time, BigZoeTV.
Fun to do bad things.
Take off the short nail, take off the dope, take off the broken bag.